What's going on, guys? This is Andy, the Parrot Head Picker, coming at you with another one of my Making Money Monday sales update videos. I think I sold 16 items this week for around $600. I had a couple really big sales in there, so the number's a little skewed. But I sold quite a different variety of stuff this week. Not as many clothes as I normally do. So yeah, we'll take a jump into it and show you some of the items that I sold this week. All right, first up, if you guys watched one of my haul videos here a couple weeks ago, excuse me, I'd picked up a whole bunch of Orbis shirts. I believe the same person donated them. I think there was about 8 of them. I think I sold like 3 this week. And what I get, $29.99 plus bar paid shipping out of those. This was the first one. Just really nice check. Plus, it's been dry cleaned. Something I always do, and I don't know if you guys do this or not, but I always leave the dry clean tags on. And typically, I'll usually ask a little bit more money if the item has been dry cleaned and the tag is on it. It's just a perceived thing. Sometimes, it looks like the item's, maybe a little bit nicer or whatever. So, don't be afraid to ask for a little bit more money, if an item's been dry cleaned. Up next, I sold this 511 Tactical. If you guys ever run across 511 Tactical, anything, buy it. It sells super quick. I don't think, this is probably about the 5th 511 Tactical item I've had. Most of them don't last more than about 3 days. I don't think I've had anything last a week. It always goes super quick. This was like they called it like a packable jacket, super lightweight jacket. It had a lot of extra, I don't know if you can see here or not, but let me try to. It's got like a couple extra pockets there, zip pockets. It's got extra pockets on the inside, and it was nice because this one had the style number with it, and I think there was another couple pockets on the inside there. But anyway, yeah, I picked this up, I believe, for like $3 or $4, but easy $20 flip, and it was super light, and it went for in a first class envelope for I believe like $3 and some change. So, really nice return, quick return right there. Guys, always keep an eye out for 511 Tactical. Great item. They make pants, and if you can find the concealed carry stuff, that stuff sells great. Just anything from this brand always does well. Let's see what we got next. Okay, finally got around to listing some of my suits. I've gotten quite a few offers on on some of them. This one sold right away for $54. Plus, I charge $10 flat rate on all my suits to ship. I know some people can ship a jacket and they'll wad it up and put it in a padded poly mailer. I know that there are some guys that will ship it in the priority envelopes for like $5 and something. I put it in a box. Actually, I put this in a shoe box that you get from the post office. It costs a little bit more, but I'm charging the customer for it. So I think it ended up costing me about $8 or $9 to ship, and that's I charged them $10. So I didn't think that was bad, but this is I believe the Nails Head pattern. Nails Head. Wool blazer. Vented, I had a vented back, what have you. Just really nice suit. I don't know if I have any other pictures here, but just the basic Ralph Lauren or Lauren from Ralph Lauren. That's the lowest line that they have. But it was a big size. This was a 48 long. So this one here went relatively quick. You can see in the pattern there. It's a really nice pattern. Pattern and color wise, look at that. So it's not your typical looking suit or blazer. And it looks nice with a pair of jeans or what have you. Another thing that I've kind of started doing with my blazers and what have you is I quit taking photos with the ties. It seems like whenever you put a tie on there, whenever you take a picture, the tie is always off a little bit or this and that. And it kind of looks casual, so it kind of gives you an idea that, I can wear this with jeans. I don't have to necessarily wear a tie. It does look kind of nice. So just kind of how I do it. Blazers always a real good return, especially if you find a little bigger sizes. Okay, I picked these up. I had these in a Bolo video I just did about a week ago. I grabbed these Merrell shoes. I think I paid $5 for these. They got the Gore-Tex. Anything with Gore-Tex does really well. I took a bunch of pictures, different angles. I mean, you can see they're used. But yeah, I got $50 out of those, plus the buyer paid shipping. Awesome. These are the Moabs, just like a hiking boot, and they were in a size 13, so a nice big size. Yeah, sold literally within just a few hours of listing them. I got a couple lowball offers right off the bat. It was getting a lot of action on these, and I was like, yeah, there is no way I'm going to take anything low. Yeah, anyway, buyer jumped on them right away, paid full price plus the shipping. So, yeah, great score there. Yeah, if you guys didn't watch that Bolo video, just look for that. Maybe I can add a link to it here somehow if I can figure out how to add annotations to this video to where you can just click on it and check it out. But yeah, I'd found another couple of really awesome items. I'll show you here in probably just a second. I think I turned $11 that day at Goodwill into $300 in less than 24 hours. So this was one of the items that I grabbed. So awesome return and super quick sales. So let's see, we'll move along. This here I've had for quite a while. This is a Tommy Bahama, just a lightweight sweater, just large. Nothing. You can see it's just a nothing fancy, just solid black sweater, nice tight cuffs. Really old Tommy Bahama tag was the silk and viscose. Yeah, maybe I could have took a couple other photos or what have you, but yeah, I've had this for quite a while. I believe I took $29.99 for this. I know it says $34, but I think I took $29.99 and then I free shipping. So I was happy to get rid of that. It was just one of those items that's just stuck around for a long time, and I was happy to get rid of it. I've started kind of putting a few of my older inventory items up for auction just to move them. If I take a loss, I take a loss on them, but I'm trying to really work on getting some of my inventory under control and just getting some dead items moved out, and so you make room for some better, higher quality stuff. Let's see what we got next. Okay, this here was one of those other items I had in that Bolo video. This is Sony Walkman, brand new, sealed. You can see I got $149 out of that, plus the buyer paid shipping. This one here went the global shipping program. Like I said, check out that video, guys. On Amazon, this here goes for $195. But I decided, you know what, I'm just going to take and I'm going to sell it on eBay. Just because there was a little, I don't want to say condition issues, but let me see if I can zoom in. You can see at the top, there's a little bit of, I don't want to call it damage, but it's not perfect. In Amazon's guidelines, it has to be pristine, really, to sell it as new. I know there's a lot of people that would sell this as new, but, according to Amazon's guidelines, this would be used like new. So I'm going to take a little bit less. Plus, they're taking $20 in fees. So, I figured by the time I drop this down to about $175, Amazon takes $20 in fees, I'm still at the $150 range. So I was super happy with that return. Like I said, I think I paid on this one here, I paid $1.99 for, and yeah, I got $149 out of it. Sold in less than 24 hours. Awesome return there. And then I believe this is the other one. Yeah, I got this the same day. It's another Sony. This is a sport model Walkman, just vintage. This one also went for about $195 on Amazon. And they took pretty high dollar amount for fees. But so anyway, I threw it up on eBay here, and both of these sold in less than 24 hours. This one here went to a buyer in Ohio, so just stayed over to. Yeah, I was super happy. Actually, I took $100 for this. I'm sorry. I got like 2 or 3 $80 offers. And I was getting a lot of action on it. I was just, between the views and everything else. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. If I can get $100 out of it and they're paying shipping, I'll be super happy with that. I think I paid $3.99 for this one. So I had $6 total into the 2 Walkmans, and I turned them for $250. So great deal there. Plus I picked the shoes up that day, those Merrell shoes. And like I said, I paid $11 total, so you throw the shoes in there. I had a $300 day within 24 hours on an $11 purchase. Awesome, awesome return. I was super happy about that. Guys, like I said, if you haven't watched that video, check it out. But yeah, always keep an eye out for new sealed vintage electronics. The stuff has got just amazing resale value. Even, like the Sony CD players, Panasonic CD players, even if this was like a Panasonic or maybe like a Iowa, the AIWA brand, just some of the other, higher end brands, they all hold their value. And even loose, I believe these go in the $25, $30 range. So, don't be afraid to pick them up, but always check the battery compartments. Make sure, there's no corrosion and what have you. But yeah, anyway, guys, definitely keep your eye out for new sealed vintage electronics. Yeah, let's see. Okay, speaking of new sealed stuff, I grabbed these at a garage sale this summer. I've had these up for quite a while, but I had them around $75. They've been up for probably, I'm guessing, about 5 months. I was always getting $50 offers, and I was like, you know what, I gotta move these. These things have been just sitting here too long. I thought they were worth a little bit more than what they were, and this is, something I was going to send into Amazon, but, it's another thing that I haven't been doing the Amazon, so much. And I know I keep talking about that, but, yeah, it's just one of those deals. So, I just making eBay my home and, moving as much stuff as I can there. So, but yeah, these were, new sealed laser jet cartridges. Guys, always keep an eye out for those, especially the HP ones. The HP ones always do well. Yeah, so like I said, when I get $50 out of those, plus I paid shipping. It kind of sucked because I had to go, I didn't have a box big enough for these two because they were about 14 inches long. I don't know, they were big, they were pretty good size, so I had to go get a special box. So that cost me, a little bit, but it still was covered in my shipping that it had, especially since I get a little bit of a shipping discount for being a top-rated seller, so that was kind of nice. But anyway, yeah, that was another really good sale I had this week. Like I said, I had a lot of just, different stuff other than, my typical clothes. But, my clothes are my bread and butter. And let's see. Okay, this here's just regular Under Armour t-shirt. Nothing special. I think it's extra large, maybe. Yeah, extra large. Just typical, just Under Armour shirt. I think I took an offer of $16 plus the buyer paid shipping, so it still kept me in my $20 range. That's where I like to be on the Under Armour t-shirts. Oh, sounds like my dog's getting excited about something. So I don't know, maybe I got company or mailman's here. Anyway, yeah, but anyway, that's pretty much where I like to be on Under Armour t-shirts. If I can pick them up for relatively cheap, that's typically about $3 or less. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, it's another shirt that I've had around forever. I took a best offer of $15. I know it says 24. Guy shot me an offer, and like I said, I've had this shirt forever. I think it's a small. No, it's a medium. It's just one of those things. I cannot sell smalls and mediums to save my life. I don't know why. Leave me a comment below, guys. I mean, if you guys have no problem selling smalls or mediums or what you guys do but man, I'm telling you, I cannot sell a small or medium. They just sit and sit and sit. But occasionally I'll still pick one up. If I get it for $1 or whatever, and I know it's a good brand. I mean, they will sell eventually, but I just hate sitting on them. I've had this shirt well over a year. And it's a color I don't like to pick up. I hate picking up white, cream, beige. It's just not an eye-catching color. It doesn't look the best in photos. But it had like the little palm trees and, the nice shell buttons. Maybe I should have, maybe something I should have done different is undone that top button. Maybe it would have made it look a little more casual. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it was silk and cotton. But yeah, guy sent me an offer, $15. I jumped on it, even with the free shipping. Fine. I ended up getting probably about $10 out of that. Probably because I've had this so long. This is probably a shirt I probably paid $4 for. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably, when all was said and done, I probably made about $5-6 on this shirt. But either way, it's gone, and I did end up with a little bit of money on it, so I guess I'm happy. What the hell? Okay, let's try again. Okay, here's another one of those Orbis shirts. That was in that Orbis haul I had. This one here is red, white, and blue. I got $29.99 out of that, plus buyer paid shipping. Just a nice dress shirt. Took a couple close-up photos, and one with the dry clean tag, and a nice one so you can really see the detail and the material. And then I always try to do one of the cuffs, so you can see it has the standard cuffs, just whatever the button patterns are. And it's tagged there. That's Orvis. Yeah, really nice shirt. Okay, what do we got next, guys? Okay, Carhartt. This is a double extra large tall. Yeah, just a short sleeve, just blue Carhartt shirt. I got $24.99 out of that, plus buyer paid shipping. Just a basic shirt, nothing too crazy. They did have some smearing, or I don't know what the heck was going on the tag, but it was a big size and it was a tall. So I will pick up Carhartt stuff. Carhartt stuff does tend to do pretty good, but I will not pick up anything smaller than an extra large. And it's got typically has to be a nice plaid, or have something else going on with it. It'd be a nice button-up shirt. They do tend to hold their value. So if you can get I definitely don't want to be into one for $3, but if I can get one for a couple bucks or less, because they typically go about $20. So, because this is a tall and a little bit bigger size, if you can get a 3X or a 4X, you definitely can get a little more money. But, your extra larges probably, on average, them usually go right around about $20. And then you got to kind of fudge with the shipping. So, let's see what we got next, guys. Oh, okay. Oh, this is an awesome shirt. I think I had this in a haul video, or it was in one I was working on. Love this shirt. I think I got $29.99 out of that. And this sold I believe the week I listed it. Normally, whenever I put up a new listing, I usually always throw shipping on it right away. And then once it kind of makes a 10-day cycle, then I'll put it for free shipping. Excuse me, good. Oh, sorry about that, guys. And what I've been doing is most all my stuff, especially my clothing, I just been listed for 10 days and then doing a sell similar. I kind of discussed this in another one of my videos. It's getting me a lot more views than typically I would if I just listed it for 30 days. And just to touch on that again, once you list your item, you get a 24-hour boost where you get a lot of views, and then you get another boost again right at the very end of your 30 days. So usually you get two 24-hour boosts in views where your item gets pushed way to the top of the search results. I've been doing 10-day, and the reason I've been doing that is I'm getting that. I'm paying a little bit more because I'm paying an extra 40 cents for fees because I have a store, so it only costs me 20 cents to list stuff. So usually I get one free one a month, and then I'll have two extra ones at 20 cents a piece. So for an extra 40 cents, I'm actually getting triple the views because I'm getting the one at when I list it, the one at the end of 10 days. Then I'm selling similar for another 10 days in the month. So I'm getting a big boost there and another big boost at the end of 10 days and doing it one more time in the month. So I'm actually getting 6 big days of a lot of views on my item in the month versus only 2. So, and that gives me a chance to kind of play around with stuff, play around with shipping, play around with pricing, do what have you, and just, see if I can move inventory and, just get more views. Obviously, more eyes on your product is more chances that a buyer is going to jump on it. Just something I've been doing. I know a few other sellers that are doing it. It's working out well for them. It's something that, maybe you might want to try with some stuff. It may work for you. You may think, man, Pearhead, you're crazy, dude. But anyway, just give it a shot. But anyway, I'll get back on my shirt here. FootJoy's a great brand. I love this one because I love the color. It was super bright. Yeah, I knew I was going to get some decent money for this. And this was the athletic fit. I don't think I've ever run across an athletic fit one before. if you guys have seen, you guys been watching my previous stuff and been following me, I typically sell some FootJoy not every week, every other week. I don't find a lot of it, but I mean, whenever I do run across it, I grab it. Pullovers, whatever. I mean, if it says FootJoy on it, a jacket, the jackets are great. And the polos, man, jump on them. Yeah, they always do well. Okay, this one here is a kind of a unique item. Let's see. I picked this up at a garage sale over the summer. This is the fourth one I've sold. I grabbed 4 that day, and actually I sold this one here. I believe went for $20 or $24. That was the cheapest one that I sold out of the set. My first one I think I sold for $34 or $39. My second one was $29 or $34. Each of them kind of went down, but I paid like 50 cents a piece for these. So I had like $2 in all 4 mugs. These are FIREKING mugs. I don't know if you're familiar with the brand FIREKING. It's a really old, I don't know if I can zoom in enough on that where you can see it. It's really hard to see. It says FIREKING on the bottom there. It's made by Anchor Hocking. They're old. It almost looks like a milk glass. This one here is called the Chanticleer Chicken. If you find these with any logos on them other than probably a McDonald's logo, that one's pretty common. They go for great money. Like I said, I've sold all 4 of these for grand total over $100. So really neat item. To keep an eye out for. I don't do a lot of coffee mugs, but I will pick up rare or oddball ones, and I'm always on the lookout for FIREKING. They're pretty easy to pick up because it typically looks like a milk glass or whatever, and really nice item here, and decent return. Like I said, I believe I got $24 out of this one, and it was light enough. I was able to ship it first class, even with a boatload of bubble wrap around it and put it in a box and what have you. So I haven't had any issues with the first 3. So I'm sure I knew whatever I'm doing okay. So anyway, that's FIREKING mugs, guys. So keep an eye out for those. I hope the heck I get over this cold here pretty soon. I grabbed this the other day, and I don't know if I had this in a haul video or not. I sold this as soon as I listed it. Same day I listed it. It's a Brooks Brothers Makers. I probably should have listed this for a little more money. It was nice color, kind of light blue, and it has the fleece there on the inside. You can see there. But not actually. These aren't my best photos either. They're not the greatest, but that's what it looks like. $260 to ship. But nice return there. I always I like to pick up ties whenever I can find something decent. In my area, I don't usually run across a whole lot of higher end ties, but this was one I probably should have listed around $20 and then maybe taken a best offer. But I'm happy with the $15 in free shipping. Okay, what we got next here? Okay, another one of the Orbis shirts from that lot. I think this is the 3rd one, and like I said, I think I had about 8 of them. I paid $4 a piece for those. So you can see now I've already made $90 off of just 3 of them. So nice, return on investment there. Off of $12 I guess I had into those. So just the 3. So nice return so far. This is just another kind of like a odd check, just different color. There you go, you can see better. And this was dry cleaned also. Picture of the cuff, what have you. Pretty much the same as all the other ones, and that's what the tag looks like. All extra large. Really nice shirt. And that was Orvis, great brand. Look out for, guys. Always keep your eye out for those. Okay, there's another pair of jeans. I've been selling a few jeans. I've been picking them up as long as I'm getting them cheap. I got these about 2-3 weeks ago. It would have been December. Wait a minute. What is this? Is June? Yeah. So I got this last Tuesday of December. My Goodwill had a 1-2-3 sale, so I got these for $1.23. Yeah, great deal for some jeans. These are just American Eagle jeans. But check the size out on these things. These are 4832s. That's a big. I didn't even know American Eagle made jeans that big. Yeah, look at that. 4832. Big old jeans. So I priced them a little bit higher than what, most American Eagles are going for. And, I charged shipping on them as well. These were relaxed and, just zip fly, what have you. But, yeah, really nice, real nice pair of jeans, really great condition. And like I said, for $1, $1.23, I couldn't go wrong with those. Definitely worth picking those up. So, yeah, I've been dabbling a little more in jeans, shoes, and in blazers. Just kind of, broaden my horizons. I don't want to pigeonhole myself into doing just, button-up shirts or T-shirts or what have you. Just always be on the lookout for, new stuff, guys. Every once in a while, you just run across different things or different items. Yeah, you know what? Did I... I think I am missing an item here. I know I sold. Yeah, I don't think I have it up here. I don't. Okay, I sold this here, Pendleton. Really nice Pendleton double extra large. Usually I don't have very good luck with Pendleton non-wool items. And if you've been following me and watching my stuff, you'll hear me talk about that. Pendleton cotton stuff just doesn't sell well. But, when I seen this just sitting on the rack, I didn't even know it was Pendleton. It caught my eye. And that's something, buy stuff that catches your eye. Because if it's catching your eye, it's going to catch a buyer's eye. When you got it up in your listing, especially if you take good photos, so, I use this like for my lead photo. If you see most of my things, for my button-up shirts, I always have, where you can see just part of the pocket, and I kind of just take an upper quarter of the shirt, just so you get a really good idea what the shirt looks like, and then, still my full shirt shot, and then, it's just got the nice detailed buttons, but yeah, there's just Pendleton cotton. Normally, yeah, I'm typically not going to get that kind of money out of Pendleton, but with it being double extra large in the color and what have you, that one there did well. Okay. This is the last item I got, guys. It's a Ford Powerstroke diesel hat. This is a vintage older style hat. You can see on the inside there, it's still got the. Let me click on that. Locked it down. It still had the cardboard on the inside. It has the older foam and what have you. Yeah, I tried to take a couple better pictures, but yeah, new, never been worn. I've never even seen a tag like that, so I knew this was a vintage hat. Yeah, really cool item. Snapback, trucker hat. Whether you're a Ford fan or not, it was just one of those things that stood out, and I was just like, this is an awesome hat. And for $1, I figured, easily I'm going to get $20 out of this, and probably no problem. And hats are super light, so they only cost $2.60 to ship. And I take and ship my hats in a box. I believe I have a video on how to ship hats out, so if you guys want to go through, kind of scroll back through my YouTube videos, you guys can see how I do hats. Just kind of how I do it. Actually, I think I just did a ride-along video on Martin Luther King Day. And this hat here, this is a Bell's Brewing hat. I bought this online, and it actually happened to be a subscriber to my channel, which was kind of crazy. But just how small the world is. But the guy, he shipped the hat. He shipped this hat here to me, exactly how I would ship a hat to somebody else. So I was super happy about that. Nothing I hate worse than getting a hat. I wear a lot of hats, so sometimes I buy hats online or what have you. But yeah, there's nothing I hate worse than getting a hat in a bag and it's been all smashed and I got to take and reconstruct it and what have you. Yeah, put your hats in a box inside of a plastic bag. That way, then if the box gets wet or damp or what have you, the hat doesn't get ruined. You can put them in the nice little 6x6x6 boxes that they got at Walmart, and they're like 40 cents. It doesn't cost. It costs you the same price if you throw them in a poly mailer. Other than you got 40 extra cents. So, oh, excuse me, guys. All right. Yeah, that's going to do it, guys. I hope you like this. You know, I had a couple little rants. I had a couple really big sales. You know, and then just my regular stuff. You know, just different things to take a look at. Hopefully, I can figure out maybe how to put some annotations in here so you guys can maybe have a direct link to a couple of the videos I referenced. But if I haven't been able to figure that out, you know, just go back through my stuff, look at some of my older videos, and you know, see if there's anything in there. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I love making videos for you guys. You know, I love hearing from everybody. You know, I get a lot of people who send me questions and what have you. I try to do my best to get back to everybody. Sometimes I don't get it, you know, right that minute, but usually I'll get you within, hopefully, by the next day. You know, if you haven't seen, you know, any of my stuff before, you know, subscribe to my channel. I try to stay pretty active on here. I'm trying to grow my user base. You know, and you know, I am a part-time seller. I have a full-time job, but you know, I do this like everybody else. You know, I mean, kind of the rest of you guys that just to show that, you know, you can make good money, or you know, a nice little some nice side money, I guess. Doing this, I know there are other full-time sellers that are just killing it out there and working a full-time job. Those are the guys that I look up to. But you know, I just don't have that kind of time. I got a lot that goes on outside of work and what have you. But you know, I still do make time that, you know, if I'm sitting around in a chair, I'm making sure I'm productive. I'm gonna be listing. I'm gonna be doing, you know, something, you know, towards this business. So just something you guys, you know, definitely make sure that you're doing as well. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, fins up. Bye, everybody.